We're going to take off this Christmas set to put on a New Year's Eve set. So we're going to take off all the gems. That's number one, so that we can salvage what we can, right? These nippers I don't ever use for like literally anything else other than to take off gems. That is it. That's their only purpose in life. Because these will get dull. If you're going to use nippers for anything else, have sets of nippers that are dedicated for specific purposes. So I built out the extension using Susie's clear acrylic, and we're going to make them green bottoms. The reason we're doing green bottoms is it's one of my signature things. I love doing green bottoms. I know everyone's obsessed with red bottoms. Green is, for me, is where it's at. Green, especially for this new year, we're manifesting monies and wealth, okay? And green, plus I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do this year for 2024, and greenerage allows me to do that. So that is what this whole set is supposed to be for. This is the acrylic white from Susie from Nail Career Education. And we are going to just, because the extensions we built were so thin, they don't have any structure to them. So this is going to put it in that structure. Also, a warning, you're going to see some things out of order because I messed up because I didn't have everything planned out fully, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So just clear, you could use clear too if you wanted to, but I just wanted the white because I want the white to really separate that green so the black doesn't, it doesn't mute the color or alter the color in any sort of way. So that's why we're doing white acrylics. This is where we're doing the jump cut, right? So I had to redo that ring finger all over again because I built the structure. Anyway, so you want to keep it really flat for this part. We're doing an inlay with monies. Again, we're manifesting money. And so I just thought an inlay is just going to be able to give that to me. And this is obviously an old dollar that has burnt up. So we're using that. So we're going to round it out so that it can fit into the nail. And we're going to use acrylic to attach it to the nail, because otherwise gel won't be able to cure it if we put the gel underneath it. So acrylic is the way to go for this type of like inlay. And just gonna get a nice little bead, put it everywhere. And I'm not gonna go in right away with the dollar. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit. So, and just make sure that it's properly placed, because you still have a lot of time to go. And I would wear a glove, but I didn't wear a glove. So sorry. But if I was doing a client, I would wear a glove for that. And just make sure that that acrylic sets with that in there as tightly as possible. And then also now we're going to do built in the structure of it. So it has an apex and everything. So we're going to use that with the white acrylic, which that's what's going on right now. This set took so long because I didn't have everything planned out. I knew that I wanted to do an inlay. I didn't know where I was going to do it. So sets that are this extensive, I would plan out as much as possible so you kind of have an idea of what you're going to do with each step versus trying to go along with every step and be like, every step's the same, boop, 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 because I had to take off that ring finger because the apex and the structure that I already built was not, it was just going to be too bulky, and it just looked so terrible. So I had to take everything off. So I highly, highly recommend that anyone going forward to do anything elaborate like this, to kind of plan out so you know what you're going to do. Especially if you're going to be doing a client's hand, time is money, and you don't need to be there more hours than you plan to. to do a set like this, because if I had this planned out, I would have been done a lot sooner. So then we're just going to clear cap the rest of it, because I do want to have that dollar sign, that dollar symbol cut out, see-through. So that's why we were clear capping. I could have also used hard gel, but I am trying to practice with my acrylics, so that's why I really wanted to use acrylics for most of this project. If you're also going to use acrylics, your liquid to powder ratio is also so important, because if I got too much powder, this would have been ruined and you would be able to see the powder. So we're going in with black nail polish. I ran out of black polish the night before this, so I had to restart everything to go over the last color. Anyway, so it's Nail Boo's Black Shadow, I think it's called. And so this is Light Elegance gel paint. It's a no wipe top coat. Nope. It's a no wipe gel paint from Light Elegance. I love it. It's got a nice viscosity to it, so that you can kind of like get everything painted. It won't move around on you, but if you are worried about it moving around, if you like something, give it a quick, cure before you move on to anything. But I felt pretty confident that I could just get this 6 on. I wanted the 12 and the 6. That's all I wanted. But you'll see that there is obviously some mistakes. I wanted to keep the mistakes in here because I wanted everyone to see that this is a channel that we are making mistakes. We are learning, and mistakes are totally fine. Things happen, maybe something's a little more off center than you wanted to. I think also the beauty of nails, we see a lot of Instagram nails that are like perfect, but those nails, people are spending hours on this. And this is, I wanted like somewhat of a realistic set where it might be off center, and that's going to be okay, because that's what happens when we're hand painting stuff. And I am not I'm not Van Gogh, okay? I am not Leonardo, I'm not Michelangelo. I am someone who cannot really do a lot of hand works of any kind. So I felt very super nice about this, and I really just love this little set. Because it is a no wipe gel, we could go in right with the silver chrome, because silver is the complementary color for myself, so that's what we wanted to do, a silver set. And then I just wanted to trace over the chrome with Susie's no wipe top coat to seal the chrome in, but then also there's some parts that chrome stuck to the actual nail. So going over with this top coat and then curing it and wiping everything off would take off a lot of that excess. This wasn't my initial plan. This is Susie's matte top coat, and we're going to matte up the nail and essentially do the same kind of thing. I put the 2024 nail, I wrote it all out with a no wipe top coat. You can kind of see it, and I thought this hack was going to work. It didn't work. So I'm just going to go trace over the 2024 with the top coat and then just wipe off everything else. So all you see is the matte nail and then the 2024 in chrome silver. If everyone knows about this hack with this matte top coat kind of thing, so that chrome doesn't stick to it, please let me know how it is, because I can't figure it out. So hopefully soon I can figure it out. And when I do, I will be letting everyone know what the deal is and how to actually do it, because we don't gatekeep at this channel. This is very time consuming, so I did want to speed up all the videos for this, so, because I could never. So just grabbing in, like I said, that no wipe top coat and really making sure that everything that I want is covered as much as possible. It's very hard to do. That's why I wanted to do that hack so I can save some time. And now time for crystals. So I used foil on my index finger, my pointer finger. And to put those silver foils, I used the foil adhesive from Nail Career Education. I thought I filmed it all, so sorry. But anyway, so going in with Jenny B's no wipe crystal gel, we're just going to put a little line of where I want the gems to go. I don't want to cover the entire nail. I just want to put where the gems are gonna go. And we kind of have everything, they're all very uniform. So I didn't have to like look for any like bigger sizes or anything. I wanted it to be pretty uniform. Otherwise, it'd be just, again, taking too long. And we're going in with the Jem Jab, which is my favorite tool ever, especially to place any crystals. I just absolutely am obsessed with the point of the nail. I didn't need that much gel, so I wanted to go in with the liner brush just to put that little gel so that the gems can go there. These crystals were from Nail Career Education. I'm obsessed, and I like to support Nail Career Education as much as possible. And these were gifted to me as well. So, this is also a sponsored video. Because these crystals are, have a smaller surface to work on, I wanted these crystals to be a little bit smaller than the crystals in the back of the finger. I thought I filmed this part, so sorry I didn't, but I was very stressed out. I did the same technique around the dollar bill using the Jenny's crystal gel, and then I did a slick pour of Twinkle Sprinkle over it, and I love that. It's so cute. And then I just want to try to make my nail appear as straight as possible. I wanted to, so sorry that my hair is in the way, but I wanted to just do a line of gems down the nails just to give it the appearance that I have a straight nail, even though or straight finger, that I don't, because I broke it a couple years ago. So that's that, and I hope you enjoy the set.